Maybe I'm the one on drugs. I truly don't know what I just experienced.
Hell yeah, and how do we follow that? Let's get our next comedian up here, everybody. Give it up for David Bacon.
I heard Dover was known for its like microbrews and it's like new kind of restaurants and stuff, and also it's that all the people have a lot of presidential knowledge. I hope that's true. I wrote a lot of presidential jokes because of that. I hope I wasn't led astray. George Washington walks into a bar. He says, "You fat, you gay, and I don't like the Negroes." Little known fact. Not only couldn't Georgie Porgy Pudding and Pie tell a lie, but he had to just tell the truth. Little known fact. John Adams walks into a bar and says, "Stamps? I love stamps, collect them myself. I'm no Humphrey Plowjogger." Humphrey Plowjogger? Humphrey Plowjogger? You know, that was Adams' pseudonym he used because privately he was against the Stamp Act, but publicly he would never work with Sam Adams to protest it.
We hate blacks too, bro.
Jefferson, you all know Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson walks into a bar and says, "Where's the jukebox? I love me some funk music." Jefferson, you're all familiar with Thomas Jefferson's vice president, right? It was George Clinton. George Clinton also was the head of the Parliament Funkadelic, so I'll read it again. Thomas Jefferson walks into a bar and says, "Where's the jukebox? I love me some funk music." See? Okay, maybe it was Dover or Delaware. I don't know, maybe that was the... James Madison walks into a bar. Here's a pretty girl talking up Benny Franks. "Oh, he's so electric," she says. Madison can't take it. Has to put Franklin in his place. "One of me is worth like 50 of him, bitch." You know, because Ben's on the 100, and we all know that Madison was on the like rare 5,000 that the Fed would send back. Like one, in 2022 or 3, I think one sold for over 200,000. We're all familiar with this, are we not? James Monroe walks into a bar during a bar fight, and both sides start quieting down and just stop fighting and just start having a good time and enjoying each other's company. You get that, right? Monroe, James Monroe, the guy all about unity, getting rid of the political parties, whose presidency was called the era of good feelings. We're all familiar with this, are we not? Okay, John Quincy Adams. John walks into a bar, has a few drinks, and when it's time to pay, says, "Don't worry, my wife will get it." My wife will get it. Fucking Quincy, his wife? You know, because, you know, the wife's dad didn't pay the dowry that he promised, so he can't, the wife can't, they didn't get the... Fucking A. This is where, as a white man, I say, I think the life of a white man in this country has gotten worse. I mean, if I was born in 1769 instead of 1969, only 200 years earlier, I would have owned other men. And women. You know, I don't want to... A guy would pay me to take his maybe, I don't know, 14-year-old daughter to become my wife, who I would kind of own, and she would have no rights and couldn't own property, and I could just hit her, fuck her as I see fit. I mean, progress? I don't think so. Not for my the white guy. I could even rape those beautiful young black girls as well, you know. Right, Tommy J? That's Thomas Jefferson. You know, he raped the black girls, right? I mean, I could do that to them. Now I can't even touch their hair even if I fucking pay for their dinner. You see, black women don't let you... Okay, it's a white room, I'm sorry. You guys aren't familiar with that. Oh yeah, that was a different joke later on. 14 years... Oh, I could afford... Okay, well, you guys don't like this stuff. I'll just move. I just started looking at. I have more time. I'll wait then. I'll go back to that. White man, I can't if I was born there. Yeah, I could fuck her as well. Progress, not for marrying, rape, and young. Okay. Oh, then it moves to this page. Even if I buy them dinner. You know, Washington bought his slaves' teeth for like a third of what they were worth. You know, because back in the day in the 1700s, you would, if you were poor, you'd sell your teeth. Kind of makes the tooth fairy like, what, is everything gay now? I just started looking at moving picture pornography instead of still picture pornography. What's up? What's with the hitting and the choking and the spitting? It's a bit much, and I don't It's a bit much, and I don't want to kink shame. I just pour vanilla all over my lady, and I don't think it takes any more than that. See, I pour vanilla. You got it. I mean, you got it. How long before Brian Cole Jr. is pardoned? No? Okay. People always talk about going back and killing baby Hitler, and yet... Tarot.
Give it up for David Bacon, everybody. Testing our knowledge on history, but you know, I hate to break it to you, we're at an arcade bar, man. You know, everybody here is high. We all just came here to play games. We're not here to, you know, talk about presidents. But I have a funny president joke. What did Abraham Lincoln say the day after a bender?
What did he say?
I freed the who? Sorry. There you go. I know something.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Let's get our next comedian up here, everybody. Give it up for Nick Plord.
I got Nick Plord. Wait, how do you? What was that? Floored?
Plord. P-L-O-U-R-D. It's French.
Plord.
Yeah, there you go.